The election cost more and the sky's falling. I'm Brian Lilly with the Rebel.media. You heard all about it for the first 2 weeks of the campaign, that this election was going to cost so much more. Wall-to-wall coverage, it was everywhere. It was even in the first question from the media to the Prime Minister.
You just said that you thought that the parties should pay for the campaign, not taxpayers. And a lot of voters are bound to find that a very odd statement, considering that you have just loaded tens of millions of dollars of additional costs on taxpayers by deciding to have a much longer campaign in which, not coincidentally, you will have a chance to spend far more than your rivals. Taxpayers will have to subsidize the parties, the candidates, and they'll have to pay more for Elections Canada. Why should voters not conclude that you're giving yourself a financial edge because maybe you think that's the only way you can win?
That was CBC's Terry Milewski asking about that. Well, this week, CBC actually got a bit of an answer from Elections Canada. Lots of people had tried, but the Chief Commissar of Elections wasn't really up for talking at the beginning. Now he is, and of course he went to the state broadcaster and told them, no, it's not going to cost double.
You talked about how you had to hunker down and find all these workers and offices and whatnot. Has this added costs? This has added costs, I imagine, for Elections Canada.
It will add costs, adding a month. Mind you, it's not linear between the length of the election and the cost, but certainly there will be additional costs.
A normal campaign, 35, 37 days, would usually cost Elections Canada.
For the upcoming one, we estimated the cost to be $375 million.
So given that this is about double the length, can I extrapolate that it will cost double or no?
No, not double. It will add costs. A big part of our costs are on voting days, and this doesn't change no matter how long is the campaign.
Did you hear that? It's not going to cost double. Why wasn't that a headline across all the major networks? Why wasn't that the lead on CBC National when that came out? I mean, they already put out the idea that it was going to cost so much more, and now Mark Mayran says, actually, most of the costs are related to actual voting day. It's a bit odd, that, isn't it? Look, this election will cost more than a 37-day campaign. There's no doubt about that. But the fact is, it was going to cost us more regardless. Even if the writ had not been dropped, the campaign officially called, Elections Canada was moving into gearing up already. Beyond that, we had leaders crisscrossing the country campaigning on their parliamentary dime. That's right. You and I were paying for them, not their parties, which are subsidized, and that's another story, and we should get rid of those one day. But they were campaigning on their parliamentary travel budget. Is that really what that's for? No, it's not. This was going to be an expensive campaign no matter what. Now that the head guy at Elections Canada, Mark Mayran, has actually said it's not going to cost double, can everyone just relax, and can the rest of the media maybe report a bit more on this?